welcome back to the Southern Snack, where life is too short to be serious. All right, folks, we are excited for this lineup. Looks really good. The two new flavors look fun, so we're going to try and just limit to that, get straight into that. I do hope you subscribe. Please like and comment on this video. I think we get plenty of comments. I love you guys commenting on here, but I feel like the likes kind of falter, and maybe I lost a few views for ribbing another YouTuber, for joking around with another YouTuber. So again, life's too short to be serious. Don't take me seriously all the time. I'm trying to have fun, trying to explore different ways to be creative and, point out other people. So, we expand on YouTube. There's other creators, and I'm sure y'all watch them too. So, just letting y'all know. But anyways, we're going to jump into this. Took an hour to get these cookies. I am frustrated and a little bit rattled, but again, show goes on. It's not the employee's fault. They're working hard. These franchisees, they own 6 locations. It's kind of frustrating. I don't think there needs to be 6 locations. In that span of an hour, there may have been 2 or 3 other customers, so they don't make a lot of money. For me to say, I think they really should push their opening in the morning if they can to like 9 or 10. I think it should be a location by location thing. It shouldn't really be everyone opens at 8, because if you go down to Outer Banks, some reason somehow they open at 10 a.m. They have that right. Crumbl, I guess, said, okay, we'll scratch your back. I think they should let a few more locations do that. Not all of them, because I would love to be able to go there at 8 a.m. But with how behind they were, they told someone, this was what really, because I was already there for a good 30, 40 minutes when they told somebody that pumpkin pie was going to take an hour. I said, what? And that's what, I wasn't mad at first, but when I heard that, I was like, I don't have another hour. So they had it ready. I guess they just told them that because, it's what you tell people. Like, say you're at a fancy restaurant and it's 30 minutes from closing. You tell them you got an hour to wait. They're not going to sit down, right? It's your way of telling them to go away. Is it a great business method? No, but would we all be guilty of it? Yes. Anyone that works in the food industry is going to end up being guilty of that. But, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, but they offered me a voucher and everything. I said, no. Here's the thing. Crumbl is such a good company to me, and they don't ever owe me a voucher. I could have taken the thing. I said, no. This is not on you. This is on your franchisees for not scheduling right. There's 3 of y'all working here. Last week, the Greenbrier location had 1 worker. And it's just like, you guys have to plan better. It's not the employee's responsibility. They're showing up on time. They're doing everything they can. But, if your location as a franchisee, if you know your location's not going to be ready by 8 a.m., talk to corporate. I don't know what corporate can do for you, but... And then I tell y'all I ain't gonna go on a rampage, but I like to talk about life. I'm sorry. That's me. Cranberry crumble cake. It's got cranberries in it. Doesn't look like dried cranberries. It looks like actual, like, crushed up pieces, chopped up pieces, which is way, it sounds way better in the concept than, that ocean spray nonsense that they have. This sounds a lot better. It's got a glaze with some more cranberry pieces. My one worry is that there might not be enough cranberry in this thing, but still, it looks very impressive compared to that nonsense, the ocean spray, dried cranberry, y'all can love it all you want cookie that I have no respect for that one. And look on the inside, there's some cranberries in there too. I don't know if you could see so well, but anyways, let's try it. Yes. Now, could there be more cranberry? Yes. Does that have a lot of cranberry flavor? Yes. Is that better? Oh, you know the answer to that question. It is better than that ocean spray nonsense. I don't want no cranberry raisins, some craisins. No. I want legit cranberries. And that fits the bill. Little sugary. Little close to just a sugar cookie there. But it's got enough cranberry where I'm happy. And I'm wanting more cranberry. But we'll take that. And we'll run with it. I'm going to give it 8. I think 8's fair. I thought about 8.5. But it just needs more cranberry. Alright, this one I'm also concerned about. Caramel praline. There's no pralines on this at all. You've got caramel. You've got, I guess, a brown sugar cookie base. You got chopped up pecans, and you got one big old pecan on top. Now, why am I saying, oh, this is not, you know, anything like a caramel pralines? Well, pralines are candied pecans. So you don't have candied pecan. I mean, you got candied. The top of the cookie's kind of candied, but we don't have any candied pecans in this. If you could throw in some big chunks, and I know pecans are probably expensive. This is why we're not getting big chunks. It's a gooey cookie, by the way. If you could throw in some big chunks of these praline pieces, I think you'd be in business with this thing. I think this is still going to be solid, but just to say it's a caramel praline, it's not really praline. There's nothing that we need. Big chunks, big cuts of praline. But anyways, let's try it. It's interesting. It's solid. I like the sticky texture. That glaze, that top caramel part is really what drives this one to be a decent cookie. But what's the issue? Again, with the pecans, we need big chunks, right? We need pralines. We need that really sugary treat. I'm not getting that like frosted sugar flavor from it. And that's where it's lacking. So I'm going to give it a 7 because I still like it. I still think it's good. It's gooey. It's not overly sweet. But that's part of the praline. That's what was supposed to come in there and really buzz it up. But it didn't. So that's your 2 new cookies. Now we're moving on to an all-time favorite, and pumpkin pie. Yeah, pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie. I was concerned that I was going to have to run away from this location and go to Virginia Beach or Chesapeake and pray that they had pumpkin pie ready. But they got it done. They got it done, despite saying it'd be an hour before pumpkin was chilled. Maybe maybe when I ordered it, they went ahead and made one for me, but I don't know. Let's try it. Perfectly filled, perfectly flavored, perfectly amazing. That's pumpkin pie for you, folks. No question. I love it. 10 out of 10. It's a fancy cookie. It gives you all the Thanksgiving vibes. And it fills my heart. Just like it fills my stomach. Alright, moving on to maple pecan. I don't really remember what I think of this one. I probably think it's like a 7, 7.5. It's got a maple cream cheese icing on top of a sugar cookie that's got a good amount of cinnamon sugar. So we're just going to cut into this bad boy right here. And we're going to, it's nice and gooey and floppy. Love a floppy cookie other than when I got to hold it up. But there you go. Yeah, I mean, the base is kind of basic, right? But the icing's a little bit off. It's a little bit heavy on the cream cheese, if you ask me. But it has its potential. I think a lot of people are going to love this one. A lot of them might give them a 9 or a 10 or 8. I'm gonna say like a, I'm gonna give it like a 7 too. I think that kind of fits the bill for it. That icing tastes a little bit weird, so I could definitely see myself putting it alongside caramel praline. But again, like, this is a very solid lineup, and if the icing didn't taste weird, it would probably get like an 8. So again, I think there's no question this is a week to go, especially with family coming in. You're celebrating Thanksgiving, and that's red velvet white chip. I do prefer red velvet cupcake by a mile, because, you know, for once in a blue moon, I do think cream cheese belongs with something, right? Red velvet and cream cheese are supposed to be married forever and ever. But red velvet's white chip is like if red velvet got a divorce with cream cheese and had some white chip babies and took the babies with it. So, anyways. It's such a simple cookie. It's so basic, but it still hits. It's still amazing. It's still delicious. The chips add a nice melty dynamic to it. The whole base is gooey. I'm going to still give it 8 out of 10 because it doesn't hold a candle to red velvet cupcake. There's no question. But that flavor, even though it's simple, it's reliable, it's enjoyable, it's flavorful. So yeah, even though today was a long morning, we come away satisfied and peaceful. Even though y'all might get mad that I talked for 4 minutes before the review. Most reviewers end up doing like 12, 13-minute videos on Crumbl. I do have shorter videos though. As long as my review part of it doesn't go too long, I have it on YouTube, I have it on TikTok. So just so you know, if you ever get impatient with me, I have shorter videos. I don't eat in those videos, but I have shorter videos. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review. Many reviews to come, and I'll see you around.